It's the year 2320. It is PM. It is Sunday. Happy Sinful Sunday, y'all. So today is daylight savings time for those of you that participate in that bullshit, and if you don't, cool. I have two double feature vids to upload. They will be an hour to 2 hours tops uploading. First double feature is from 2022. I have Babylon and The Whale. Didn't even know that they came out in the same year. It's wild. Oh, and spoiler on The Whale. There was no whale. Very disappointed. Very disappointed in that. But Babylon, here's my thoughts. Never seen this, and holy fuck, Dumbo had explosive diarrhea. Beautiful shit. The funny thing is, I didn't know they came out 3 years ago. I thought they were last year. That's how new I thought they were, but nope, not even close. Ew, pissing on the chunky dude. Gross flashback to Billions. Ooh, did a video on that. So it's a massive orgy party to start off. Oh my. The only thing that enticed me was Margot Robbie wearing only overalls. I love that shit. That's the sexiest aesthetic a woman can wear. No, it's not. Lingerie is. No, it's not. Manuel reminds me of a young Dylan McDermott. I don't know, he just has that look. Like he reminds me of Dylan McDermott from Practice. Good court show. Jack Conrad's wife divorcing him was funny. The midget with the penis prop was funny too. There's a lot of good shit in this. Jen's kind of cute and a whole table of drugs. Shit, that's nice. Need them. Lady Faye's My Pussy performance was cool. Good seeing Flea in this. He's another dude that just fits right into any movie you'll watch, no matter what. I've brought this up with Stephen King too, and how M. Night's trying to be a copycat of his ass, but Stephen King, Flea, uh, Dr. Dre. If you don't know who they are, you won't recognize them. If you do, you know how well they fit into a film so seamlessly. Like they're just there and they fit so well. I love that about Flea, especially. Like he's so underrated in fitting in a role. He's kind of like the Jay Moore movies in a good way, not a bad way. Um, so Manuel's in love with Nelly, typical romance deal. And if you've seen Nelly's hit singles and listened to them, you know what I'm talking about. Country grammar, all that shit. Kidding. God. Y'all know I take a fucking joke. I've also noticed most nude scenes have more chicks versus dudes. No, they really do. Like, this one had more tits and vag than dicks. It's a weird ratio. It really is. I'm like, can it be 50-50? Like, what the fuck? Good speech by Jack Conrad the Manuel. And I also have some movies from Babylon to upload too, so I'll try to get them up on the channel pending a copyright. Because I don't know if it's going to get flagged. If it gets flagged, I'll make a post about that. So, FYI. He ain't wrong about the movies though. Like movies have changed so fucking much, and they're gonna keep changing. 31 minutes in, and the title's shown. Intriguing. Reminds me of the Oa, which Brad Pitt was also a producer for. Damn good series. That shouldn't have ended the way it did. They're shooting a movie called Maids Off. And I love the BTS of how the movie's being made is absolutely funny, especially Manuel rounding up the Skid Row extras. It's a fucking riot on each set. Great nipple flash by Mark O'Nelly. Love that shit. But no, I like how this is basically set. It's set during the last days of silent film era, moving into sound era. Beautiful. So good. It's really cool seeing how the film is processed too. I'd forgotten films used to be silent, relying on title cards to tell the story. Yeah, I know about it, and shit, my hand shirt. This reminded me of that, so I'm glad to have that reminder. Nellie's mom's in a psych ward. Interesting. And this is going to follow filmmaking evolution. That's cool. I like that, and this really did do that. And I didn't realize the first sound film would take so much effort to make. No air conditioning and needing rubber soles to reduce noise. Plus the mattress padding all over. Like, That's a lot. Ugh, and it's a shame Billy died getting the shot filmed. That sucked. But I never realized how loud things were back then. Because when you see a film today, when you watch behind the scenes, you never hear any excess sound because, it's 2025 and everything's evolved so far that, they know how to muffle everything and not worry about shit. They can edit sound out, no problem. Back then, now to do that, they had to be quiet. And it makes sense with the AC off because that's noise. You have to have your noise reduction. Oh man, what a fun deal. And it makes you truly appreciate how far cinema's come since 28. And it's crazy shit to get a sound picture made back in 28. Oh man, it's crazy. And Nelly in overalls, yummy, and the Tony hair to match. That is sexy as hell. Fuck. So good. Lady Shu's dance was good, as is her pink dress. Love fashion. Poor Georgie wanting Clara, but she's a lesbian. He's got his head stuck in the toilet. I just love how deadpan Jack was about that. He's like, oh, George, everybody's going to have a hard time trying to get with a lesbian. That poor bastard. It happens, man. You can be attracted to the most beautiful woman ever, and she could be a fucking lesbian, and you'd be like, ah, fuck. It's a bitch. The snake fight. Oh, that was good. So good. Jack standing there while Nellie's getting poisoned by the rattlesnake, and a good save by Lady Zhu with the knife and sucking the poison out. Wild. This shit was so wild. And I didn't know this had a 3-hour runtime. I just started it up the last Saturday. And I'm like, it's 3 hours? It's like, fuck. At first I panicked when I saw the title. I'm like, oh god, it's going to be 3 hours. And I was like, oh, this is a fast 3 hours. Like that. Bob Levine wants Manuel to work sound chief at Kinescope and to get rid of Nellie because she's no longer popular, plus has gambling debts. Typical shit back then. Good seeing Sid Palmer, the trumpet player, moving up in the world too. He should have had more screen time. Just should have. Damn shame Lady Zhu had to be let go because the studio doesn't want to promote lesbian image. Which is ironic, because that's just hiding the gay scene even more and double standards given how many male movie stars were gay at the time. Of course, they'd be more prominent as the Western film genre took over 28 years later in 56. Yeah. All them Western shows and shit. The Rifleman. A lot of gay cowboys out there. John Wayne's not gay. Please. Genghis Khan himself, John Wayne, ain't gay. Who are you fucking kidding? Shame George blew his brains out over a girl. Poor schmuck. It's good seeing Nellie clean herself up too, and Manny running the studio. Now it's 1930, and 9 years before Gone with the Wind would be a trailblazing legend. I'm surprised it didn't lead up to that. That would have been so cool, but oh well. I actually forgot Sid being black. He's the first one to be semi-accepted by the upper class Caucasians. It's how over my head it went. I'm like, oh yeah, right. It's the 20s. It's 1930. They're still racist cunts. Fantastic layout monologue by Nellie at the party, and barfing on the rug and producer too. That was gorgeous. I loved it. Damn, Sid had to do blackface just to make the film work. Hate that. Proud of him for leaving and standing up for himself, because no self-respecting black man's going to let that slide. Nah. Sucks Jack Conrad found out he's no longer relevant in film. You can only do so much in a typecast role before you become the role. For reference, see Dustin Diamond. Jack's car is beautiful too. I love them old cars, man. They're fucking gorgeous. Love them. They're so simple to work on and easy to do. Eleanor's words to Jack ring true, and she's spot on about all of it. Every bit. That was one of my favorite parts of this movie. Nellie got herself in the $85K debt with McKay and Manny's helping her get out of it. Ethan Suplee looks amazing. If you don't know who that is, you have to do some homework. Go watch American History X. He is the big dude in that. Yeah. And then watch his whole movie career from there and see him transform. Like, it's amazing. Crazy shit, man. Holy shit, Tobey Maguire is James McKay. Wow, that was creepy as hell. Oh man, the way he looked was basically a good homage to Pee Wee Herman when he did. I mean, it reminds me of Pee Wee Herman in a way, but I can't think of what the hell role it was. But yeah, crazy. Oh my god, the 85 grand's prop money. Beautiful. Oh, and why am I doing 2 double features? Because to do this in one video, this first video will be at least 40 minutes total with all 4 films, so I'm breaking it up, make it easier on me. So this one will be uploading first, and then you'll see the other ones second. Yeah. I recognize the mask Blockbuster is wearing. It's from the Haunted Mask. That was so cool. I was like, damn, Haunted Mask. Fucking A. Goosebumps classic. The asshole of Los Angeles is truly something else with all the debauchery relocating to a different spot. Wow, and the shit still goes on today. Lady Zhu is heading to Europe for the next stage of her career, and shit, Jack blew his brains out. Damn shame Nellie got taken and Manny was spared. At least Sid had a good life, as far as I know. Manny came back in 52, and it's sad how the previous films got parodied in the future, while also being improved upon. No. Hell of a montage ending, too, showcasing films evolving. I love that. It's fucking beautiful start to finish. Period pieces are really good. Never get tired of those. Some people have issues with period pieces because they can't handle it, but it's always the first time, too. First time watches are like that, but after a while, you can get used to it. It's nice. For a flick that followed the early Hollywood starlets, I truly loved it. It showed the highs and fatal lows of being in the spotlight. Hollywood really is Babylon, but never what it should be, you know? Yeah. Phenomenal cast overall, 9.5 out of 10 for me. Love it. The Whale, the false advertising film. I wanted to see a whale. I was going to see Free Willy, you know? Like, Free Willy! Didn't see a fucking whale, man. Mad about that. I'm gonna have to write a hate letter to Darren Aronofsky. To hurt him, smack him. Where's my whale, bitch? I know this is Brendan Fraser's big comeback film, but I'm curious as to why everyone's crying in the menu screen. Is there a whale in this movie? I don't know. Is this a sequel prequel to Free Willy? I shall find out. Spoiler, it's not anything to it. A24 does make good films. I've seen a few of them. I don't remember which ones, but I know the studio. I've seen Darren Aronofsky's body of work. He is good. He's really good with his style, and just more on that later. Charlie's a gay online college professor, and he's got a nice house, too. Beautiful. Charlie's almost having a heart attack while beating his meat to gay porn is the same as Blues Traveler's lead singer decades back. Only he wasn't watching gay porn. Yeah. If you don't know that story, I'll fill you in. Decades ago on VH1 Behind the Music Blues Traveler, the lead singer talked about his near heart attack experience. He had a near heart attack because he was beating his meat. I loved Behind the Music. That shit was so influential and nice and just informative. Like, it was better than any doc that's out now. That's how good it was. But yeah, comparison, funny shit. And the film's in 4:3 ratio. Love that ratio. Hell yeah, dude. Oh, you don't like that? You like 16:9? I'll fuck tell you. Charlie doesn't like New Life Church because it killed his boyfriend. Well, yeah, religion will do that. Charlie wants to hear the Moby Dick essay in case he dies. Oof. It's sad how heavy he got from overeating brought on by his BF's death. I get the fear of not wanting to get help, and the struggles of being overweight suck. Hell, I'm probably 380 something now or more. I did lose a bunch, but it's so hard to get motivated for the gym. Ugh, I hate it. It's so difficult. I'd go into a whole video on that. I plan on doing that a little, probably sometime this week. I'll have to make a note to do that because there's a lot of shit I need to get off my chest. Charlie's bribing his estranged daughter Ellie to spend time with him because what good parent won't want to bribe them? In exchange, he'll help her write her essays so she doesn't snitch on the locos and the vatos. So they can get the tacos and enchiladas and chimichangas. Mexican Americans. Pretty wild he's sitting on 120K with nothing to do. Shows he values authenticity over materialism. Yeah. I do like his drawers of food, though. Very smart. It's like, shit, I'm hungry. What's in this drawer? What's in that drawer? Pretty wild he left her and her mom to fuck a student of his. Like, it's common with married teachers. I mean, just turn on the news anywhere there's some teacher sex scandal going on. And most of that just stems from lack of communication between husband and wife, or somebody's got a bad sex drive, or they've just lost their spark. It happens. But most of it's just like wanting to catch up on misspent youth, which is really dumb. I mean, hell, there was one in the, well, not even a teacher, just a 40-year-old dude knocking up a 16-year-old and they ran away. Like, really? Come on. Let's see here. Gotta say, fat suit prosthetics have really evolved over the decades. Yes, they have. Ellie's dead Pan flirting with Thomas is funny. Pretty neat. Charlie got a wheelchair, giving him independence, because most people don't. Most heavyset people, don't understand independence, especially if they've been trapped in depression and shit. Like, they don't get it. And when they're given like a semblance of independence, that helps them. It gives them a glimmer of hope, and it helps them out. Like me, I felt better when I was working out and I was dropping the weight and building muscle and shit. And the results were showing. I felt better. I was lighter, faster, stronger, all that good shit. And then somehow along the way, I lost my interest. Happens. Although this year's been off to a shit start, so trying to bounce back. Oh, damn. Charlie's BF was Liz's brother, Alan, who died. That sucks, and that is so sad. Ellie drugged Charlie with Ambien when Thomas showed up. Good job. Thomas isn't from New Life anymore, but he didn't feel like he was making a difference handing out pamphlets. I get that. And the boy stole $2,436 petty cash to come to Idaho. Damn. I wish I had that money. I get Thomas being so devout that he felt something doing door to door, because that's actually connecting with people versus giving a fucking pamphlet out. On the corner, you're just seen as a panhandler. Literally. Trump supporters be like that on the corner. MAGA. Get the fuck out of here. Plus, not everybody's keen on religion these days. Oh, yeah. Can't believe Ellie's recording Thomas's confession. Crazy bitch. But then again, people are assholes. Crazy Charlie kept that 120K for Ellie when he could have helped himself out or even fixed Liz's truck during the winter, but being a father, he put Ellie's needs above his own. Yeah. Ellie's making her classmates cry, slashing teachers' tires, and insulting her parents on Facebook. Awesome kid. It'll be a grease fire when he gets to hell. That's funny but true. That's a good fat joke. I like fat jokes. Some of them are funny. Some of them are just like, that's not even funny. Hell of a blow up between Mary and Charlie. And watching Charlie gorge on food till he pukes is sad. That's what happens when traumatic events happen. You eat to feel better. I've done it numerous times. Can't believe Thomas stole Alan's Bible and at the same time failed in the faith. I might be atheist, for those of you who don't know this, but even I know you're supposed to accept others without judging. You judgmental motherfuckers. Kudos on Ellie tracking down Thomas's church and parents who just want him to come home. Right, they're gonna bust his fucking ass when he gets home. We want you to come home. We miss you. I miss you too, son. I miss you so much. I can't wait to wring your motherfucking neck. While your mother holds you down. We'll take turns. It's good to see some of Charlie's students take his initiative to write something honest. That's beautiful. And he turned on his webcam to show his class what he looks like, and after telling them their honesty matters, he threw his laptop at the wall, breaking it. I was like, yeah, motherfucker broke a good laptop. Shit. I can't believe Charlie got up for Ellie. That broke me. That broke me so bad. And the behind the scenes for this are gorgeous. Oh, so good. And I love how Samuel incorporated his own personal experiences into this and how Darren filmed the whole thing is truly impeccable. You gotta watch this doc. It's a good behind the scenes doc on this film. Major props on them getting assistance from the Obesity Foundation too, because some people like to take their own advice and just run with it in film. Like dumb fucktards. It's like, just get help. Pretty extraordinary. It took a decade to make this a reality, and I'm also surprised Darren picked Brendan based on a small role he had in the Brazilian flick. Like, weird. I figured he would have picked him from doing Doom Patrol, because I loved him in Doom Patrol the most. I still have to finish that show. Jesus. But then again, he said he hasn't even seen him in George of the Jungle or The Mummy. I'm like, how? How? Oh my. Did this really bring his career back? Definitely. 11 out of 10 for being complex in such a small location and the talent involved. And with a small location, that's a less budget. That's a smaller budget to work with. Like, it's nicer that way. Versus a bloated ass budget with CGI Cumfest. It's one of those films you gotta see to really understand and appreciate the depth it has to offer, for sure. Now, between two of these, which is my favorite? I would have to go. Both are great. The Whale reminded me of Maggie, actually, so I had to I reserved Maggie to watch again. Love that film, so good. Um, but if I had to pick a winner out of the two of these, I'd have to go with Babylon. I love my behind the scenes and I like my evolution films. They're fun. And The Whale is good. It's an emotional journey, obviously, but it didn't have the same impact as Babylon did. It has the same impact in its own way, but not like Babylon. So, but if you don't care for these films, that's cool. That's all right. If you've never seen them, never heard of them, you want to check them out, go for it. You'll have a great time watching these, I promise. But if you are against it, that's all right. So, yeah. If you don't like the cast, crew, directors, writers, producers, catering, you're not going to like these. They're going to make you mad. So, I'll upload this and I'll be back with another one. Stay tuned.